Hello and welcome to Vlogmas Day 20. I'm in London at the Harry Potter and the Cursed Child play, and I have Chelsea. Hey, you've not been in Vlogmas. I've not seen you in ages. No, not in Vlogmas. No. She's back. She's back. We're in London.
I get my whole day special, that's why.
Oh yeah. I'm not in the greatest of moods because somebody's hit my car at home apparently, but luckily whoever did it left a note, so that's a drama for another day. But I'm going to try and not think about it today, not ruin this, because we've waited like 14 months
October
for this.
2015.
It says on the ticket the day I booked the ticket, and I remember sitting in Pizza Express just refreshing it, and it took me 7 hours to get these tickets.
I think I was at work that day.
You were at work,
yeah.
and you were like, can you get us tickets? And I was like, yeah, because it's the first time they were released.
Yeah, exactly.
So no one knew the drama, and I was like, yeah, I'll get tickets. And you went to work, did a shift, came back, and I still hadn't got them. So, but we did, and now we're here, and we're going to watch Harry Potter and the Cursed Child, and I'm very excited. And you haven't read the book.
No, I literally have avoided every spoiler.
So you know nothing about it.
I know nothing.
Whereas I don't remember everything, but I did read the script book, so I know most
I've got
of
the
what
book at
happens,
home, I just haven't read it.
It's I'm so excited. It looks amazing, so it's gonna be really good. And yeah,
I'm excited.
We have tickets, we have programs, and we're going all the way to the roof. And we're excited.
Do you think I should go for a wee?
Yes. Wee is necessary. I'm actually out of breath.
I mean,
all these
my
stairs.
legs are actually aching. And here we have a wild Chelsea in her home nest.
And up there is our seat. We're in TGI Fridays. What a surprise! Exactly the same place I was in with the Disney lot the other day when we sat at that table over there. Comes to TGI's because we don't really go anywhere else. It's like our home, and I don't really have any words, to be honest. It was so good. So we've done part 1, and part 1 is obviously split into Act 1 and Act 2, and there's an interval, and then we're now eating, and then we go back for part 2, which again will be split into Act 3 it will be, and then Act 4. And it was funny because, as I said, I'd read the book, so I kind of knew, I know what's happened, but I'd kind of forgotten bits. So something would happen, I'd be like, and then right at the end of the part 1, I'd forgotten what happened at the end, so when that happened, I was like, and had a bit of a meltdown. But it's amazing. We are very high up, and I wouldn't say they're bad seats because they're central, it's fine. It just takes a while to get used to being high up. I'm just glad we have tickets because it's so hard to get tickets for this show. It's just insane. Like the magic is insane. Like they are literally doing real magic on stage. Like I cannot get my head around some of it. Like most of it I can, but some of it I'm like, how the hell did they just do that? It's legit true magic.
I've never been to a show that's like so immersive. You know, like when you genuinely feel like you're kind of in it. And I literally, there was bits when I was like, my heart is racing, I'm sweating, and then like laughing. Like it's just, I think as well because I'm a big fan, like obviously as are you and as are a lot of people, I never thought I'd see something again that was...
Yeah, it like feels like you're in the Harry Potter world.
Yeah, exactly.
Like you're back in it.
And that's how I felt like my whole life, like from my primary school years, like till now.
Yeah. How cute is this?
Where did you get it from? I literally got it posted today from my friend Emma. Thanks Emma. I know she watches you, so hello.
Hi Emma. Emma, where did you get the ring? Let us know in the comments. We want to know. It's so cute.
I got the parcel and I wasn't going to open it, and she said, "Oh, I know
you have to open it."
She said, "I know you're going today. Please open it."
That's so
cute.
sweet.
What was I going to say? And obviously, I've got the book at home, but I didn't want to read it because I wanted to see it first. And I have to admit, when we sat in the seats, I was a bit like, I've got bad eyesight anyway. I was thinking, oh God, I'm not going to be able to see, and I thought I'm not going to know what's going on. But like after a few minutes, you can just.
There's only one point where we've not been able to see, and that was when the whole balcony did the demonstration.
Everyone was like. And like you said, you just said cream, and everyone's looking around like, did you see? No, I didn't see. No, I didn't see. But obviously I know it depends what tickets you get. Some people that can't help it, but I don't think I'd have been able to go home now and come back another day.
No, absolutely not.
How are you meant to like focus?
Well, it just says to be continued, and they don't even come out and do a bow or anything because the story isn't over.
Yeah, exactly. But obviously they have to split it into so much, and I love so much as well the fact that you know that Jo wrote it. Yeah, and that's what I love because it's like her words.
It's legit Harry Potter. Like you're back in Harry Potter.
Me and Ellie were lolling earlier because there's some parts you genuinely feel like they're going to burst into song. And
yes.
It's like, there's an instrumental.
Points where they play music because they're changing the stage around and doing things. But it's like, here is the moment where Harry has his solo. Glad it's not a musical because that wouldn't be very Harry Potter-like at all. But there are key moments where you're like, this could be a musical.
Yeah, like I said, I would have that on Spotify.
I know, but the score, I guess would be the word, is so good. The music is amazing. And they kind of dance. Like, they're not dancing, but they kind of dance.
Yeah. I haven't, like, I've been to like, what, 7 shows in my life. I haven't been to that many. But it's not just because I love Potter, but the best thing I've ever seen so far.
I've never seen a play before. I was saying this to Chelsea, we've everything I've ever seen is a musical, and I adore musicals. You probably know by now, I go to shows quite often and love seeing them, but I've never seen a play before.
Thank you so much.
So it's a new experience, and it does take a while to get used to them not kind of bursting into song, but it's so good. And we have the programme as well, but I'm not letting Chelsea read it because it does say, if you come and see it, there is a bit that says, like, if you read the cast page, it sort of tells you characters that haven't been in Act 1 that are in Act 2, so it's a bit spoiler-like. It just feels real, like you feel like you're watching Harry 22 years later or whatever it is. It feels like it is a continuation.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how to explain it.
I was worried that it was going to feel, that's why I didn't read the book first, because I was worried it was going to feel like a bit forced and a bit fake and a bit like, oh, someone's just trying to make some money or something. But it feels literally like, oh, we finished Deathly Hallows, and then now it's a couple of years later and you're on my breasts, darling. Literally, these are my breasts.
Oh, sorry, I was drinking. We're in TGI Fridays and I've ordered exactly the same thing I've had on the 2 occasions I've been here for their festive menu. TGI Fridays is a loyalty scheme. I would be like, I'd be quids in, so
We're having a fabulous time and I'm very, very happy.
So we'll see you on the food cup. Okay, my mozzarella parcels have arrived. They look very like full of mozzarella, which I'm very pleased about. And wife has got chicken.
Something with icing sugar.
Yeah, a little bit of icing sugar.
It looks so good.
Amazing.
And a bit of salad.
A bit garnish. So I have got, what a surprise, chicken strips and chips. And Chelsea has pushed the boat out, treated herself with a steak. And it's like a good steak.
I've not ever had a steak here before, ever.
We're too poor for steak, aren't we? Yeah, but that looks good.
I've got a job now, haven't I?
I had like a little bit before I showed you, but here is the 3rd time you're seeing this, the chocolate orange brownie. TGI's. Is it good?
I've had a nibble, it's very good so far.
We've left TGI's and found some stormtroopers. How casual. As you do. Wednesdays for the kids. Oh, they have not. Oh, okay, Wednesdays. Look at all the merchandise. We're back in for part 2, Act 3, and it is a workout. The bad thing, if you come up and sit up high, it's fine, like your view is fine. It's just so many stairs and I am sweaty.
I am very warm right now. Oh, that chin is lovely.
Maybe I'll show you the view in case people
Look how close we're sat next to each other, shoulder to shoulder.
Chelsea, how much money did you just spend?
It was free. I got a gift bag.
That's what she's telling her mother, is it was free. £48 is what you technically said today.
£47.95.
Plus the pound extra for the programme.
I spent £50.
I spent £4 and I regret it. I wish I bought more, but never mind. I might ask.
It's only because I
Steve, when Steve comes in 2 years' time, Steve, I'm going to send you a shopping list.
I just genuinely don't know if I'd ever come back.
We won't. You can't get tickets. We're going to have to buy tickets and then try and get tickets on the next release. We're in like 2 years' time.
Yeah, that's true. Because I will have to come again.
Because it cements our friendship as well. Because when we booked this, we had to stay friends for another like 1.5 years.
Oh, well, we'll have to book something else to book in for
We'll have
next
to book
year.
this again, so we can be friends again in 2020 when we come back. But words. If I could swear profoundly? I swear a lot on camera, I would, because wow. Like, there are no words. That was the greatest experience of my entire life. I feel like I've peaked now, it's done. There's no point in living until 2 years' time and we can maybe try and get tickets again. Oh God, that was the most incredible thing I've ever witnessed in my entire life. I was so glad I read the book before, because when I read it I was like, I can't imagine how they'll do this, I can't imagine how they'll do that.
That's what I'm going to go home now and just read the book all night long, that's what I'm going to do.
So I'm glad I read it, it was just insane. I can't make full sentences. We now crossed over theatres to come to the Aladdin Theatre because Trevor was like, come say hey, because we're like literally opposite. So I'm gonna go say hello to Trevor and tell him that sadly his show has been beaten. He's not gonna like it, sauce Trev, but your friend like me may be good, but your Expelliarmus, it ain't great. It is 1:30 in the morning and I'm home from a very insane, magical, great day. I just don't even have any words for today. I'm actually really gutted it's over. I'm so glad I got to go, but so upset it's over because I've waited so long. Like I said, we booked these tickets, I booked them on the 28th of October last year, so we've waited such a long time, and I'm really gutted that it's done and that it's a show that you can't easily get tickets for, and that's kind of the beauty of it because it makes it so special. I just don't have any words. It was insane, completely insane. I can't talk about it too much because obviously I don't want to spoil it for people that haven't seen it or haven't read the book. But if you are going to see it, you will absolutely adore it. It was just the best thing I've ever seen in my entire life. I'm so glad I read the book before, so I had my own versions of it and I kind of knew what was going to happen. And it was amazing to see things in front of me, things I'd imagined myself, and all of the characters were perfect. I loved Hermione. I can't talk about all the characters because you might not know all of them, but Hermione I thought was amazing, and Ron and Harry, they were just, oh, it was just so good, so clever, and like real magic, like actually real magic. Some of it I have no idea how they did it, so it must be real magic. We were very high up and it took a while to get used to it, but our seats were still really good because they were dead centre, and it was nice to kind of be able to see everything. I'd love to see it in the stores. When we were at the seats, we couldn't afford to pay like the 70 quid twice because you do have to pay for 2 shows to see both parts. We went for like the second or third to last cheapest option, and we did have good seats, and I liked how they still included us in certain parts even though we were high up. It was also amazing because it felt like I was reliving my childhood a little bit because I got to grow up with Harry Potter books and the films, so it was like a continuation of that, if you know what I mean. Like I'd come full circle, and now as a 22-year-old I was getting that Harry Potter experience again. It was truly the greatest thing I've ever seen in my entire life, and I really hope I get to go again one day soon. I'm going to try and get tickets the next time they release them, because the next time they go on sale they'll be releasing them for when I'm home from Orlando. It's that far in advance, so it would be amazing to go again one day. We also had a lovely meal on TGI Fridays. It was the 3rd time I've eaten that meal. I'm a big TGI Fridays fan, clearly, and it was so good to see Chelsea. I've missed her a lot, and even though we didn't get to speak too much because obviously we were watching shows, it was also very weird seeing 2 shows in one day. It was very strange. Then after the show we walked around to Aladdin because it's literally next door, to go and see Trevor, my friend, and he was like, come see me, because I was so close. So I went and met him after his show, and then we went to a place, I think it was the Hippodrome, I'm not really sure, I wasn't paying too much attention. Me, Trevor's lovely friend Digger, and Ethan, who's also in the Aladdin cast. We went for some, they had food, I wasn't hungry, and we had a drink, and it was so lovely to just sit and chill. It was a lovely end to a very, very special day, and now I'm obviously home. But sadly, I think I mentioned it earlier, somebody hit my car this morning, and I didn't see the note because I left in a rush to come to London, but somebody left a note on my car saying they'd hit it, and they've hit the driver's side, the kind of front arch above the wheel. It's all quite dented, and there's a big scratch like across it, and the paint's come off. It's not the worst, but it is bad, and I was very upset about it when I found out, and I still am really upset about it because it's also, more than anything, an unnecessary hassle and just not something I want to be dealing with. But my dad was like, just be very lucky that somebody left a note, because there's a lot of people in the world that would have just driven off and not done anything. The person that did it left a note, and I gave them a quick call earlier just to say, like, thanks for leaving a note, I'm the girl whose car you hit, and can we talk about it tomorrow? So I have no idea what happens next in these situations, not a clue. I don't know how I get my credit fixed or who pays for it, if I have to pay for it or if they pay for it. I don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm going to have to do that tomorrow and deal with that, which I don't really want to be doing just before Christmas, but yeah, not great. But luckily I wasn't in it. I know I haven't done the advent calendars again, but it's way too late for chocolate, so I'll have a catch up tomorrow. But anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow. Good night.